Hey y'all, this morning we're going to take a little break from our dive into Stoicism and the things that I'm trying to learn and help you learn about managing stress and chaos in your life. I've been getting a ton of messages in my DMs, like hundreds and hundreds, as well as I'm going to get ready for work while we're doing this because I'm running late and I felt like I needed to do a video. I was not well this weekend. I was sick, so didn't really get to do much as far as social media. So many of you are asking who I am. I don't know how to answer that. I am a little lady, and I say little because I'm barely 5 foot tall, so I'm fairy sized. I am from originally California. I was born there. I'm adopted. My adoptive family was from the Ozark Mountains of Arkansas. That is in the south central United States. We do consider ourselves Southern, and that being Southern is a little different than being from hillbilly culture, and I will be talking about that more as time goes. It's something I'm very proud of, my heritage, and I did find out after I did some DNA work that I am mostly Scottish, about 85%, and have unearthed a cousin in Scotland who is a young woman who could be my daughter. I also have some Norwegian. That explains probably the eyes and the light skin, and I have a little bit of dash of South Asian. So for all my friends out there from India, we believe that my DNA comes from Kashmir. So I am Kashmiri, and I'm proud of that heritage as well because I've been in love with your culture for most of my life. So with that said, I currently live in downtown Las Vegas. It is, everybody thinks it's this magnificent, beautiful city, and 4 miles of it is, but the rest is not so great. I came here because my son was very talented and got into a performing arts high school. And we got here 18 months later. The pandemic came and we rode it out, and it was not very pleasant. He is in college. It's his second year. He's back in Arkansas going to college, and he's very happy. I'm very, very proud of him. He's studying to be an engineering physicist, so he's going to be a physics guy. He's very smart. He is not doing his music currently because he has so much studies to do at college. I miss him terribly. And my life out here now, I am in Las Vegas, is trying to figure out what to do with the rest of my life. I had him at age 40. So he was a bit of a surprise. My first son would be 33 and he passed away. He was born with a rare genetic disorder and lived about a year. So I never thought I would have other children. But I have this extraordinary son, and I've got raised him, and he's a good kid and he's a good young man, and I've done my job. So I'm trying to figure out what's left for me. Many of you are asking my age. I will be 60 years old in January. Yes, I know. I don't believe it either. I've taken very good care of myself and fortunately was given some very good genes. My grandma was real cute up until her death. I guess she was almost 80, and my mom was too. My dad's side of the family, hi cousins, have some really good genes too. So I got lucky, but I've taken good care with what I've got. Much of my self-care routine and regimen comes from other countries because the women in other parts of the world are so beautiful and they age so well. And so we'll talk about that later as we go on too. In Las Vegas, I teach elementary school. It's very challenging. I'm attached to one school, and when teachers are out, I go in and take their place. I have taught 3rd grade and 5th grade here. So that would be, for those of you in other countries, 3rd grade would be 8 and 9 years old. 5th grade would be 10 and 11 years old. But right now I currently teach anything from 3 years old to 11 years old. I teach music, I teach art, occasionally science, no PE. That's too much for me. prior to coming to Las Vegas, I was not a teacher. I did not ever want to be a teacher, but that's the job that I found when I got here because we are so short-staffed with teachers. This is the 5th largest school district in the United States. So we're always needing teachers. If you're a new teacher out of college, come on. It's a rough go, but it's a good learning experience for you, and they're paying pretty well. Prior to coming to Vegas, I owned a wellness business for almost 25 years now. I am a licensed master massage therapist, and my specialty is Ayurveda. It's the ancient healing traditions of India, and I do work in Western style massage that comes from Europe, as well as modalities from Japan, China, Tibet. My love is Eastern healing. I'm considered a healer back home. I'm praying that I get to do that a few more years. I'm having trouble with my arm and can't work on the level that I used to, but I'm still plugging along with it. I am a licensed massage therapist in Nevada too, so I do see clients out here. If you are local and you want probably the best body work you've ever had by someone who has a wealth of knowledge on how to stay well and daily ritual and what to do to keep your longevity and your quality where you're at, then give me a shout. I do not divulge my real name. I'm called the Hillbilly Goddess. That is what name my brother gave me when I moved out here. I'm not really a hillbilly. I mean, I am, and I'll tell you all about the hillbilly culture another day. But I'll say this. I spent my life trying not to be a hillbilly, but in the end, I really am, and I'm quite proud of that. But it was kind of a joke because of my accent, because of the way I speak, which is very distinctive to the part of the U.S. That I come from. And the goddess part is because of my work. So Hillbilly Goddess is my brand. No, you cannot have my real name. I'm not looking for a man, so I cannot marry you. I cannot bring you to the U.S. I cannot sponsor you to the U.S. I am a single mother that's working to put her child through college, and I don't have anything beyond that. It's hard to make ends meet for myself, so I don't have anything else to offer. I wish somebody would come along and take care of me, to be honest. Anybody out there? Anyway, I have a 35-pound cat named Harvey. He's an Abyssinian cat, and he's quite lovely. He was gifted to me a year ago when my friend moved to Hawaii, and he and I are soulmates. We're both just grouchy and like to lay around. I love to hike. I love people. I love to get out in Las Vegas and do all the fun things that are here when I have someone to go with and when the money's there. It's expensive here. That's why I spend a lot of time in nature, because it's cheap and it fills and feeds my soul. Prior to getting into healing work, I worked with special needs children and children from bad homes. My actual degrees, my college degrees, are in psychology and rehab. I have also a bachelor's degree in Spanish and almost a master's degree in social work. So I did that work for a lot of years too. Like I said, I'm old, so I've done a lot of things. I also worked in corporate human resources for a lot of years. So that's my story. I do not use WhatsApp, and I cannot talk to you. There are too many of you. I am so grateful that you're here. I try to respond on Facebook. If you say hello, I'll try to respond. I do scroll through my messages because I do get people I know in there sometimes, and if you have given me a thoughtful message, I will try to respond as timely as I can. I'm not going to respond to a WhatsApp number or a dick pic, which I hate, or just a hi. I mean, I probably won't do that. I have an automated response on there, and I'm going to change it up a little bit to give you some of the information that you're wanting from me. So I appreciate you following, and the reason I'm here on this platform is that I just want to give people a little hope and try to teach you some ways to improve your life. Since I can't do the healing work with my hands anymore, I'm trying to touch people online. So if you like anything I have to say, please share. I also am a professional model, and that's another crazy story. And I take photos sometimes. I don't share a lot of them here, but occasionally I will probably be sharing some for Halloween, some fun ones that I've done, because Halloween is tomorrow here in the U.S. I'll talk to you tomorrow about what that is, because a lot of people are wondering what my jack-o'-lantern was about. So all races, all creeds, all colors, all kinds, all ages, all sexes are welcome here. I love everybody in every country. I can't devote the time that I need to all of you. When I was a little girl, I wanted to be a cultural anthropologist, and that means learning about cultures from all over the world. And I know quite a bit about your cultures, and I'm quite proud of that. Someday, hopefully, I can travel and come see you. Anyway, have a wonderful day, and we'll talk soon. Love you guys.